Okay, folks, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, coming from Beckley's Camping Center here in Thurmont, Maryland. We're right on Route 15, just 15 minutes north of Frederick, and we're 30 minutes south of Gettysburg, PA. Largest dealer in the state of Maryland. And just remember, the Air Force guy, if you call, if you email, or if you stop by. But today I'm going to talk to you about the NorCold refrigerator. Now, what's unique about this refrigerator is the fact that when you turn it on, it's automatic. It's not like the other RV refrigerators. NorCold has some on the market. 𝚘𝚘 is the other one, where you could choose either propane or 110, or I say automatic or propane. This one is set up, once you turn it on, if you are plugged into 110 power, it's going to go to 110. It's going to be on electric. If, in fact, I disconnect from 110 power, it will go to propane. Now, the difference is this with this one. This little light, it's a green light right now because it's on 110. If I unplug and go to propane, it will go to orange. If for some reason it doesn't light, or if you run out of propane, that indicator will be red. So there's the difference. Now, it is imperative that if you want to switch from electric to propane because you're going to be towing down the road, that you come on, make sure your LP bottles are open, light the 3 burners on your cooktop, shut them off. Now what you have done is you've bled the LP lines up until that point at least, and you have a better chance of not creating a misfire with the refrigerator. Now, what you need to do is understand that this takes a good 12 to 24 hours to cool down before you can use it. Now, here's our recommendation. You plug into 110 power. Let's say you're leaving on Friday. Plug into 110 power on Wednesday. Turn your refrigerator on. Now, if you're using an adapter, you can use an adapter and plug into a regular 110 hookup at the house. Make sure you're plugging into 110, not 220. And turn it on. Thursday, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting things that are frozen in the freezer, and you'll put things that are already cold in the refrigerator. Now, keep in mind, there's a couple of things that you got to keep in mind. One, that if you stack a bunch of things here on this top shelf, and then put things down here, there's no circulation in here. So what will happen is you'll have things in this top shelf kind of freeze or get really, really cold. Now, there's ways around that. They have these little fridge fans. Don't buy the blue ones. Buy the ones that are gray and they have a little deodorizer with them. Run on two AA batteries. And you can set that in here and that'll circulate the air in here so you don't run into that issue. The other thing you want to do from a maintenance standpoint with any refrigerator is, you see this little drain port back here, that's what's draining the outside. Dump a little water in that about once a month and go out and make sure that it's draining. If it's not draining, there's 2 possibilities. One, this little drain hole here is clogged up, which means you might have to take some safety wire to kind of loosen maybe food debris or whatever, or the other end of the hose is clogged up. But that is this particular refrigerator. Now, if for some reason you wanted to run this thing on propane only, what you've got to do is go to the back side of the refrigerator and unplug it. You'll see there's a 110 plug in the back. That'll automatically at that point switch over to LP. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of more understanding of this NorCold refrigerator. This one's relatively a newer model. And just remember, it is automatic, but the lights, it's green for 110, orange for propane, red if you have an issue. So hopefully you enjoyed this little video, and I appreciate you watching. And if you have any questions on any RVs, you want to stop by and look at any, just remember to ask for Paul, the Air Force guy, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back at you again shortly.